One-hit wonders aren't just for music, they're also for South Park characters as well, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the best South Park one-hit wonder characters, characters who only appeared for one episode, never to return again, and the great ones that were there. But before we talk about that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button so you can be notified every single time that I go ahead and drop a new video, which for my long form is every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Time. Now, I have been trying to challenge myself by releasing a new long-form video every single day, so any engagement would help on this video. It's definitely kind of a big thing to do this every single day, so it helps, guys. It helps when you guys comment. So let me know your favorite one-hit wonder character from South Park in the comments section below. Now, first off, what we're going to go ahead and do to start off our list, it's got to be the Slap Happy Dad, all right? The Slap Happy Dad from the High School Musical episode, I slappity you! That guy is absolutely hilarious. He was a bona fide threat to humanity, all right? That guy would just wreck up shop all throughout that episode. He was hysterical. I can't believe why we haven't even seen him in the background in any other episode. It's just so crazy. The guy is, he's an iconic character. He's an instant classic, and they only used him for one episode. It makes no sense. Now, I get that if they bring him back, that means that they have to make us all remember that High School Musical was a thing, and that's just depressing. I don't know if we can sacrifice, having to remember that awful travesty that is High School Musical in order for us to get a good character back. Does the risk worth the reward? I don't know. I'm not even able to think straight because of how much I hate High School Musical. Let's move on to our next character. For this next character, it's actually a group of characters, the bikers from the F Word episode. It's a bad word, it's a naughty word, and we're not going to use it on this video. But the bikers in there were absolutely hilarious. Most of the time when I see bikers drive by, to this day, I'll still just go like, and that stayed with me for over a decade. I'm an adult man, and I still do that. Occasionally, when I'm alone in the bathroom, I will do that scene when that one guy was up at the urinal. I will do that in my own home where I'm just like, and I can't stop myself from doing that. It's a problem. And I just want them back. They were absolutely amazing characters, and they need to come back. We need to make fun of them again. It just needs to happen. For this next character, I'm going to kind of break the rules here a little bit. Now, this character did come back for an episode. However, they were only part of it was a three-parter, but it was, a TV movie for South Park. Imagination Land, the guy who, like the Imagination Land guide, the guy who brings Butters to Imagination Land, that guy was so profoundly funny. Like, just after Butters asks if he's going to assault them, just the reaction I always crack up at, just, no? Like, it's almost a question. It's so funny. The guy's absolutely hilarious. However, I understand why he's not coming back. Because he did. He gone, baby. He gone. That guy got his insides ripped up by a xenomorph, I believe. So he's not coming back, guys. He's doomed. There have been so many other absolutely amazing, one-hit wonder characters. And the thing that I really would just love to kind of see more of is just those guys that you kind of forget about, right? Like, not necessarily the iconic ones, but like the ones that you really have to kind of dig deep for. Do you guys remember the guy in the Trapper Keeper episode? The guy who was like the alien, or sorry, no, he wasn't an alien. He was a cyborg. And he was coming back to destroy Eric Cartman's Trapper Keeper. Guys like that. I feel like that guy is not talked about nearly as much. And the thing is, with South Park, they've had just so many seasons. We're on South Park season 29 now. So there's a lot of guys that ultimately get lost in the shuffle, right? That are absolutely amazing hit characters, but you kind of forget because somebody else might come in and take their spot. And that character was so funny. The every time he was like, talking about the boys and like, you humans, how he's desperately trying to kind of stealthily infiltrate human society, and it's just failing completely. That is a great episode, by the way, the Trapper Keeper episode with Eric Cartman, and then he becomes the giant Trapper Keeper monster. But there's also other characters on here who are not necessarily like the greatest characters of all time, but I feel like they need to be brought back because of the greatness they could bring. So, like the villain for the Chef episode, when Chef Returns, I believe, when they go and see the super fun Adventure Time group, which is very clearly a group that is just trying to assault, young people. I feel like because of recent events that have happened that have involved a certain island and a certain Jeffy, I kind of feel like that character needs to be brought back immediately. Like he's somebody that absolutely would fit in. He's a perfect allegory for that character. You know what? Honestly, I do wonder maybe if there were, because like even if you didn't go to the island, I guarantee you were aware or at least heard of this guy if you were in the Hollywood space. And I do wonder if Matt Stone and Trey Parker actually based that character off of good old Jeffy. But yeah, I don't understand why they haven't brought that guy back to have a metaphor for the island of sorts. So those are just a few characters that I feel really should be brought back. I think those are some amazing one-hit wonder characters. I'm trying to think if there's any other one-hit wonder characters that I'm missing that I just really want to talk about. But none are coming to mind yet, and I know as soon as I end this video, I'm going to be like, oh, this guy, and that guy, and this guy. So guys, be the person who says, what about this guy? Be the person who says, what about that guy? Let me know your thoughts for the best one-hit wonder characters of South Park, and let me know about them in the comments section. Tell me how wrong I am about my list. Tell me how I forgot so-and-so, and that how dare I forget this so-and-so. Also, guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification button so you can be notified every single time that I drop a new video. And for my long form, again, it is every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific time, guys. I do appreciate anybody who's come in here and supported the videos. These long-form content videos, they do take a lot out of me, right? So it's a lot harder than the shorts to do. So I appreciate any help to get me into that algorithm for this app. I've been, like I said, I'm trying to challenge myself to do one a day every single day. So I know it's going to pay off. It's going to take some time, but any engagement, guys, would be very helpful. Guys, before I go, I just want to let you all know that this video is being sponsored by Grifters Cola. Grifters Cola! Insert evil slogan! Okay, that one's just lazy.